Government pandemic advisor Professor David Hui says the city's COVID caseload will see a surge if some of the new variants become the dominant strain. Meanwhile, Hong Kong reported 5,424 new COVID infections today, about 300 more than yesterday. Among the 312 imported cases today, some 20 cases carry the BQ.1.1 and XBB subvariants. 7 more patients succumbed to the coronavirus. Christy Khan reports.
After the implementation of 0+3 policy, meaning that the city's hotel quarantine measure was axed and replaced with a 3-day health monitoring, Hong Kong has experienced a slightly rising number of imported coronavirus infections as more people flew into the city. New Omicron variants such as BQ.1.1 and BA.4.6 were found among the imported cases. Government's pandemic advisor David Hui told reporters this morning that he expects the city's daily COVID infection tally will go up as a result of the emergence of new variants. But he said that Hong Kong people don't have to worry about the situation, as the city has already reached a fairly high vaccination rate to protect people against the new strains.
The reproduction number is now 1.25. So we can foresee that there will be increase in the number of confirmed cases. If you look at the statistics, the number of severe cases and the number of fatal cases is actually not that high and quite similar to Singapore. So I think as long as we continue to increase the vaccination rates, especially among the high-risk populations, I don't think we need to worry too much.
He added that the government's PCR tests for all inbound travelers should remain in place for this reason.
For the time being, because the government is concerned about new variants coming to Hong Kong, so the PCR still play a role. If you don't have a PCR, you cannot perform genome sequencing, and you cannot monitor new variants entering Hong Kong.
He suggested that those follow-up PCR tests could be eventually replaced by daily rapid antigen tests in future. Asked if the recent returnees will be able to enter regulated premises, such as restaurants, soon, Hui said the government is still monitoring the COVID situation, adding that they will consider allowing travelers to enter those venues by presenting a negative RAT result. Additionally, Hui said there will be room for further easing the city's COVID curbs if the number of serious and death cases drops continuously. But there's still no time frame for switching to a 0+0 model. Christy Khan, TVB News.